What's up, beautiful people? I just got through recording the second episode of the Black Hole Project, and I decided I'm gonna give y'all a little something extra. Going forward on Tuesdays, I'm gonna do a story time Tuesday, give y'all a quick little story that kind of correlates with the previous video. So if you saw episode 1, you know that I was talking about mindset, and I'm gonna give y'all a little story about that moment when I realized my mindset had to change. This was back in 2012 or 13. I had just moved back to Georgia. I left school and I moved into my mom's house with my 2 little sisters, and I was an absolute bum. Okay, I'm talking, 23-year-old guy, 24-year-old guy living at home, no car, no real money except for lap dances and weed. I had a shitty job, and my priorities were just all messed up. All right, and so one day I was getting ready to go out, and I was sitting at the bus stop because I was taking public transportation, and I'm scrolling Instagram, and I came across this meme. Now, this meme changed my life. Okay. It was a picture of some Jordan Taxi 12s, which ironically I had on at the time. And if you don't know what Jordan Taxi 12s are, they are a pair of retro Jordan 12s, probably $190, $200 pair of sneakers. And I had them on, but I didn't have a vehicle of my own, okay? The only time I had a vehicle was when I borrowed my mom's, and that usually ended in a fight because I never put gas back in there because I didn't have money to, and she would cuss me out. Like, that's the guy I was back then, all right? Anyway, back to this meme. So it's a picture of a pair of Jordan Taxi 12s, and it says, all these taxis, and you niggas still ain't got no ride. Now, that's funny, but at the time it wasn't funny because I was niggas, right? Like, I was exactly who this meme was talking about. And so right then and there, I decided I need to get my shit together, okay? So, I got up, walked back home, just sat down and just really thought about my life at the time. And, I already had one kid that I was doing very little for, if anything. And I'm not proud of that, right? Like, I'm just being transparent with y'all. But yeah, I had a kid I wasn't taking care of. I had nothing to offer anyone else. Shout out to the chicks that was letting me pipe back then, because all I had to offer was dick, weed, and Little Caesars hot and ready. But y'all were still rocking with me, so shout out to y'all. But yeah, man, in that moment, I decided I was not going to do anything that did not have a direct positive impact on my life. So no partying, no smoking, no going out, no nothing. In fact, I decided that I would move closer to my job because at the time I lived about 30 minutes away from where I worked, but only about 3 miles from all the party spots, because I would much rather struggle to find a ride to work than struggle to find a ride to go party. Like, that is how much of a scrub I was at the time. But I decided I would move away from the city, move closer to work. And, I started meeting other people that were just trying to improve their lives, not out partying all the time, not out making reckless decisions. And when I did that, I started stumbling into better opportunities. And, I took them and ran with them. And so the point of this story is, if your life sucks, and if your life sucks, you have got to be the one to make that conscious decision to do things differently to improve your life, okay? Don't be one of those people that complain about something, but then you don't do anything about it, okay? Around the same time, I had a friend that, she always complained about how much she hated her job because she didn't get paid enough and she worked long hours. And, I came across an opportunity, I pointed her in that direction, and she was like, nah, it's too far, right? So her main priority was her commute, not making more money working less hours, right? So you got to be real with yourself. You got to be ready to step out of your comfort zone. And that's everything I talked about in that last episode, is stepping outside of your comfort zone, and just trying to improve your life, right? And I've kept that same mindset. That's why I always feel like I'm able to level up a little bit more every year, because that's the name of the game, right? Like, I want to level up. I want more things, right? It's not that I'm not happy with my life, but I just want more, right? Like, more money, more time, right? More money, I could buy more toys for my kids and myself, and more clothes for my wife, and more time I can spend more time with my kids and my wife. And you guys get the point. But Yeah, man. So that's the story. I was an absolute bum. I had nothing going for myself, and I didn't like it. And so I decided to do shit different, and it happened for me. So I went from a guy that barely had money to within 6 months I had some rainy day money. When you truly focus on improving yourself and you obsess over improving yourself, man, 6 months of that can propel you 5 years ahead. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Like I said in that last episode, improve that mindset, it'll improve your life. That's it for Storytime Tuesday. Until the next time, I'm out.